This is how to enter a deep workflow and how you can apply this to all areas of your life when you're doing work. Let's go. Now, the deep workflow state, or the flow state, as some people call it, is a state where you're just completely focused in what you're doing, right? And in this video, the stuff that I'm going to teach you is going to help you get to that form of pure focus. First thing we need, of course, we need to prepare. You can't just sit down and work, have your place dirty as fuck, and just distractions everywhere. Okay, we need to be focused. We need to eliminate all the distractions we can, but we are going to keep the phone. I'm going to tell you why in a bit. What I want you to do is to just eliminate all the sound around you, right? Sound is actually a very distracting thing. So for example, if your mom's like cooking downstairs, you can hear the cooking, you're trying to study or something, of course that's going to distract you a little bit from the work that you're doing. Your mind might wander a bit, and we just don't want that. So if you have headphones, please tell me you have headphones. In fact, if you have speakers in your room, you can even use those, but you just want to have like white noise or just some sort of calming, relaxing noise to just block out the stuff. However, it can't be music because, as you all know, come on guys, really, you're gonna be listening to music while you're trying to enter deep work? Like, the people who say that, just come on, man. You're not gonna be listening to Chief Keef, you're not gonna be listening to NBA Youngboy while doing your maths work, okay? It doesn't make sense, does it? Even that lo-fi shit, like, it sounds nice, but obviously it'll distract you from the work that you're doing. So just cut it out. Make sure you're listening to like dark noise, brown noise, any of those color noises. You know the ones I'm talking about. Now we can finally move on to step 2. Before doing anything, I want you to get your phone out and have the stopwatch app open on your phone. Next, take at least 20 deep breaths to relax your heart rate to get ready to start working. The more relaxed you are, the less thoughts other than the work that you're doing will be jumping into your mind. As soon as you start the actual work, I want you to press start on your timer. The timer represents how long your real focus is. When people do work such as studying or homework, the amount of time that they actually do the work isn't that much. Say someone sets about 3 hours of work. In those 3 hours, about 20% of their work is actual real focus. The reason people set such high times and why they think it's such a good thing is because of their ego. They think they can do these 3-hour sessions of just pure revision and focus when in reality it's just not realistic at all. We're looking for quality, not quantity. The man who can focus for an hour straight will always be the guy who can barely focus for 3 hours. Always know that. The reason for that is that because of that 1 hour of pure focus, in that amount of time he can get much more work done than the guy who's just working for 3 flimsy hours. So since you're starting, I want you to completely focus on the work that you're doing as much as possible. Of course you're going to have stray thoughts here and there, but try to focus on the work as much as possible. Now do this for as long as you can until you lose focus completely. So this can be daydreaming, checking your phone, anything that makes you do something other than the work that you're originally doing. The number on that timer is meant to represent the longest time you can focus without any breaks or interruptions. Once we have this number, you then need to try and break this number as much as possible the next time you go down to sit. So the next time you go down to sit, you start your timer as usual, and then you try to increase your previous time by 5 seconds, 1 second. You just have to increase it every single time you sit down. What we're trying to do is progressively overload the amount of time you can sit in one sitting and just purely focus on the work that you're doing. And doing this will significantly increase your real-time focus. While using the Pomodoro technique, which is just adding breaks in between, you won't only be increasing your amount of time you can sit down and focus, but it will also be having rest breaks so that you don't burn out. The reason why this works is because most people, when they set a specific time to work, they'll set an absurd number, like 1 hour. And sure, they might be able to focus for a long time during that 1 hour period, but as soon as they stop and lose their line of focus, I promise you, for the rest of that session, their work that they're producing is just garbage. This is what happens to most students post-exam cycle. First, they cram and study like crazy, they take the test, and then they do little revision afterwards because of the amount of studying that they did before. They're just disgusted by it. Like, could you imagine literally doing almost 3 hours a day, every single day, leading up into your test? You take the test, why would you want to do those 3 hours again? It was mind-numbingly painful. But if you increase your real focus, these 3 hours will go by in like that. Simply because you're so focused in your work and you're so focused getting the stuff done that you won't actually realize the time going. Hence you'll be in the first. You can apply this to all plethoras of life. For example, when you want to learn a skill, you want to say you want to shoot better 3-pointers, right? You go to the court, you set your timer of just pure focus, you shooting threes, not doing anything else, not messing around, pure shooting threes. Then then you have 3 minutes of just literally resting, checking on your phone, doing anything, and then you repeat. It's literally how most drills are structured. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you generally liked it and enjoyed watching it and you think it can help you, hit the like button. It definitely helps me out. You know, I need them clicks. Anyways, if you like my content and you enjoy watching my content, you want to watch more of me, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hey. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you generally for watching. Love you boys, and I'm out.